I go through this every single time I try to pack my makeup. I always feel like I'm just doing the most. I'm packing too much, but I need options. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually going out of town. I'm going to my family reunion this weekend and I'm about to pack up all the makeup that I'm taking with me. So today I just wanted to share with y'all everything that I'm packing for my trip. So before we get started, for those of you who are already supporting my channel and you're already subscribed, thank you so much for your continued support. Thank y'all for coming back. For those of you who may be watching this video and you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I really hope that you'll consider subscribing before you leave today. I would greatly appreciate it and it really would help me out. So let's jump right in and I'm going to show y'all what I'm taking for the weekend. All right, I'm going to go in the order in which I would apply these products on my face because it'll be easier for me to remember everything that way. So I'm going to start out with foundation. Now I have a feeling I'm going to Florida this weekend. I have a feeling that I'm just going to be doing like minimal makeup the whole time that I'm there, but I'm going to take enough stuff to do a full face just in case I decide to go that route. So I am going to be taking foundation. So y'all hear me talk all the time about these two foundations, Too Faced Born This Way and Fenty Beauty. I wear the Too Faced one more often. It's like my everyday foundation, but I don't think this one will be able to withstand like hot, humid Florida weather on my skin because I have oily skin. So I think I'm going to go with the Fenty foundation instead. This one has a nice soft matte finish. So since it mattifies, it is going to help with controlling oil and help me stay less shiny throughout the day. And even though it's matte, it has like a soft matte finish, so it still looks nice and natural on the face, and it's also very lightweight. So I think I'm going to go with this one. Now in the summertime, especially since I'm going to be all the way in Florida, I'm going to have to mix two shades together. So this is my everyday shade. This is 340 and then this one is 380. So I hope you guys can see that the 380 is just a tad bit darker than 340. I really wish I had this one in a mini size so I could pack them, but I don't. So I'm going to go ahead and just pack the two of these. I'm trying to pack as light as possible but still take everything that I need. So this is the first thing I'm packing is my my Fenty foundation. All right, next up is my concealer, and no question, I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Super Coverage Concealer. I can never remember the name of this product, but I think I got this maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I've been using it every single day. I use this whether or not I'm wearing a full face. This is my under eye concealer. This stuff is absolutely amazing. Like I just can't even tell you how much I love this stuff. I'm in the color Maple in the Too Faced foundation, and I also wear Maple in the concealer because it's a pretty good match to the foundation. I used to use NYX HD concealer under my eye, and I haven't even touched that since I bought this Too Faced concealer. So I'm definitely going to take this with me because this is going to be on my face every single day. So normally when I do my makeup, I will set my under eye area with one powder, and then I'll set the rest of my face with another one. But again, I'm trying to pack light, so I'm only going to take one powder. I'm taking the MAC Patrick Star powder because I feel like this is the one that I would use to set my under eye, and I feel like I need this to set my under eye. The other powder that I would use on the rest of my face is Maybelline Fit Me, and yes, I can set my under eye with that, but I like this one a lot better. It's a lot softer, it's more buttery, and it's just a lot more, it's like more lightweight than the Maybelline powder. Now the Maybelline powder isn't heavy or anything, it's just that this one is just a little lighter, a little more buttery, so I'm definitely going to be carrying this one this weekend. I do want to show y'all how I pack my powders when I'm traveling. So all I do is take a paper towel and I just wrap it up, or fold it I should say, and then I just place it right in the lid to cover the holes. So you guys should be able to see that the paper towel is covering like all of this open area, and then I just make sure that the lid is secure. and make sure I put it on there pretty tight. So that way when, you know, it's moving around or if it's shaking or something, the paper towel is preventing the powder from getting all over the place in the lid. All right, next up is bronzer, and I'm going to be taking my Too Faced Sun Bunny bronzer. I typically will use this darker color over here to bronze. I really can't use this color over here for anything except for on my eyes, or sometimes I may take it and do like a little dab like right in my tear duct, but it's a bit more matte than the darker color, so it does add like a slight brightening effect. It's not going to be like a really like sparkly eyeshadow in my tear duct. It'll be something like soft and subtle, but I really like this bronzer because it's nice and subtle on my skin. And I feel like with bronzers I always apply too much. With this one, it's actually kind of hard for me to apply too much because of the color of it. And I hope you guys can see that it does have, it has like a pink tone to it, but it also has a little bit of warmth to it. And it's a really good bronzer on my skin tone for adding just like a hint of like a sun-kissed glow. So I've been playing around with a couple of bronzers lately, but I still prefer this one over all of the ones that I have in my collection. So next up we have blush, and I can't believe I'm even about to say this, but I'm not gonna take my my ABH blush kit. This is like my everyday blush kit. For a little while I was actually stuck on I don't have it here in front of me, but one of the Milani baked blushes. I started using that and I was using it for a very long time, and then I went back to ABH, and then again I couldn't put this down. But I'm actually not going to take this on this trip. I'm gonna take a newer blush. I'm actually wearing it today. This is the Note Cosmetics. This is called the Luminous Silk Compact Blusher. And we got this, if you guys have BoxyCharm, this was one of the products in the BoxyCharm subscription for July. So this is what the color looks like. And again, I hope you can tell that I am wearing it on my cheeks today. I'm taking this because number one, I really do like the color. This color is called Desert Rose, and these are the types of blushes that I like on my skin tone. Another reason I'm taking it though is just for space. So you see how big my blush kit is, and you see how small this one is. This is only my second time wearing this blush, but I do really like it. It's not as long lasting though as the ABH blushes. I feel like after a few hours this blush does start to fade, but if I do have to reapply it, that's no big deal for me. But I love the way that this blush applies. This blush has argan oil in it, so it's really nice and smooth, and it is quite luminous actually. It has like a very smooth and soft, like just smooth application to it. The only downside about this is that it may not last for like all day, all night, but that's not a big deal for me. The main reason I'm taking it though is really because of the size of it. It'll just save me some space in my bag. So lately for highlighters, I've been using this highlighter and contour kit. This is from Pure Cosmetics, and lately I've been mixing these two colors together, but I'm actually not going to take this palette today. Again, I'm not taking it because of the size of it, but I am taking two other highlighters. I love highlighters, and I just feel like I can't travel with just like one highlighter. Like, who does that? No, I'm just joking. But anyway, I'm taking two highlighters. The first one is, this is the Fenty Beauty Killawatt Foil Freestyle Highlighter Duo. This is in the color Sandcastle and Mint Mojito. This color here is Sandcastle, and I am wearing that on my cheek today. This is a really good like everyday highlighter color for me. And also Mint Mojito is a little more color to it. I have never worn this, I believe. No, I haven't worn this yet. I just swatched it in a recent video that I did, but I haven't actually, I don't think I put this on my face yet. I can't remember. But one of the reasons I'm taking this is because number one, I do really like this color for like every day. But I feel like I'm also taking this because I'm going to Florida. I know I'm going to be on the beach, and I feel like this highlighter is just like very beach appropriate. Like that's why that's why I'm taking it with me. But because I want some options, I'm also going to take the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, and this one is in the color metallic. Is it called metallic? No, I'm sorry, it's called Molten Rose Gold. I'm just trying to clean it up a little bit. So this is what this one looks like. It's a very like pinky rosy type highlighter, and I can't believe I'm actually not gonna take my favorite highlighter. This is the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Double Gleam, and I just want to show you quickly why I'm not taking it. So if you compare, let me do it like this. If you compare Sandcastle to Double Gleam, they definitely are two different colors. But I feel like even though they're very different, I feel like they're similar in some ways. Both of these are like brown tone highlighters that have a little bit of silver in it. This one is just a little bit darker. But normally when I travel, I would always travel with this because this is like my go-to everyday, never let me down highlighter. This is actually going to be my first time, I believe, not taking this highlighter with me when I'm going out of town. But I just feel like they're both brown tone and they're both silver, so I can do like one or the other. So these are the two highlighters that I'm taking with me. So for eyeshadow, again, I really don't think I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup this weekend, but again, just in case, I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. And even though I'm trying to save space, I do have smaller palettes that I can take with me. But this one is a really good palette. I really like this one. This is what the color scheme looks like, just in case you're not familiar with it. This one has a lot of different brown shades that you can use to create subtle or like smoky looks. But then they also have a few colors in here if you want to like add a little bit of spice to your look. I love these two pink tones here. I really like these. My favorite color is actually pink. So a lot of times when I use this palette, I end up doing like a pink and brown type of look. But they also have a purple in here, a nice silvery color. And then they also have some gold tones in here if you prefer like gold as opposed to silver. Another reason I like the idea of taking this with me is for the mirror. Normally when I do my makeup on the go, I will use the mirror in the ABH kit. So I'm going to cover it, but you guys can get an idea of how big the mirror is because I'm not taking this with me, or this one has a mirror in it too. I will be able to use the mirror in this eyeshadow palette. So I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like every time I stay at a hotel, they always have this like soft yellow ambient lighting, and it drives me crazy. Like, can I get some daylight bulbs in the room? Like, to me the rooms are always so dark, and depending on where your room is, you may not get a lot of sunlight and you can't use natural lighting. But anyway, let me know if y'all have that same experience. I just feel like every hotel I ever go to, the lighting is just not enough to do makeup. So I am going to take my matte eyeliner. This is the NYX matte liquid liner, just in case I do put on some eyeshadow. This is the liner that I like to use. And then I'm going to take I know this may not be necessary, but I'm going to take 3 different mascaras with me. So this is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. This is the one that I use on most days, and it's the one, you might not be able to see it too well because I do have on my glasses, but it's the mascara that I'm wearing today. So I think I'll be using this on most days, but I'm also going to take the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara and the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme Mascara. This one adds length and it separates your lashes, and it adds a lot of length to both your top and lower lashes. This one is really good for adding volume. So lately I've been layering these two on, and I just love the way it makes my lashes look. I'll probably only wear these if I do decide to put on some eyeshadow and just spruce up my look a little bit. Now, even though I'm taking 3 mascaras, at least these 2 are travel size, so at least this will help me save just a little bit of space in my bag. So I'm also going to take 2 eyebrow pencils with me, and I go through this every single time I try to pack my makeup. I always feel like I'm just doing the most, I'm packing too much, but I need options. So I'm taking 2 brow pencils. This is the one that I use most days. This is the e.l.f. brow pencil. This is in the color deep brown. I want to show you guys how thick the pencil is. Do you guys see how thick the pencil is? I use this on most days because the pencil is so thick, the product just doesn't run out as fast, but I prefer using a micro pencil like this. So this is just a typical micro pencil, and this one is for ColourPop. So I'm going to take both of these just in case something, I don't know. I'm definitely taking my NYX matte finish spray. This is what I use every single day, whether I'm wearing a full face of makeup or not. I always spray this all over my face. And lastly, now, again, this is probably unnecessary, but I'm taking 5 lipsticks with me. Now, I know I said that I'm trying to pack light, but just hear me out on this one. Now, on my lips today, I'm wearing Maybelline's Shine Compulsion lipstick, and this is in the color Spicy Mauve. I put this on this morning because I did swatch it in another video, but this is my first time wearing this lipstick, so I just wanted to see what it would look like on my lips to decide if I wanted to take it. So that's what I'm wearing on my lips right now, and this is what the color looks like in the tube. I'm taking this because it's a nice mauvey lip color. It's supposed to be a shiny lipstick, but I feel like this is coming off more as like a pigmented lip gloss, which I'm actually okay with. I feel like the consistency of it is just like a little, it's like more glossy to me. It's not sticky or anything, but it's just not, I don't know, I just feel like lipsticks tend to be a little thicker than what this is, but I like that about this. It's nice and thin, but it's also nice and pigmented, and this particular color is nice and subtle on me, so I feel like this is something that I could wear every day. So I'm taking lipstick number 1. I'm also going to be taking, this is the Galactic Matte Lip Paint. I talked about this in 2 other videos that I did. This particular one came in a BoxyCharm subscription. This one is in the color Blossom. So that's what this looks like. It's a really pigmented pink lipstick. So I'm thinking, you know, it is still summertime. So if I do want to add like a little of a, if I do want to use like a brighter color on my lips, this one will do that for me. I usually don't wear matte liquid lipsticks. I actually hated them until I came across this one. This one is a really good matte liquid lipstick. It's easy to apply. It's very soft. Once it sets, it does set down very matte, and you cannot feel it on your lips at all. It doesn't get sticky. When you eat or drink something, it does stay in place, and it's quite easy to wash off. It does stain your lips a little bit, but in my experience, most lipsticks will do that to a certain extent. But I really like this lipstick, so I'm taking it with me again just in case. So this is lipstick number 2. Now, this third lipstick, when I was going through my stuff trying to decide what I wanted to buy, I came across this and I said, oh, let me take this because I've only worn it once. You know, maybe I'll just, I don't know, do a look with it while I'm going. I don't know. This is the MAC Sensory Overload. I'm sorry, the MAC Grand Illusion Liquid Lip Color, and the color is called Sensory Overload. So this is what it looks like. It's like one of those it's like one of those like multi-dimensional lipstick colors. It has like purples, greens, and blues in it. If you're into like the typical like peacock colors, you would probably really like this. I would wear this lipstick on my trip if I feel like I just want to be extra for no reason. This is the lipstick that I would wear. I'm also going to be taking my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. Now, in a way, I don't even know if I should consider this like an extra lip product. To me, it's like a everyday lip product, not necessarily like a chapstick, but this is something that you could wear on your lips by itself. You can wear it as a lip topper on top of another lipstick. It's just like a very subtle, like, you know, lip gloss with just a little hint of like shimmer in it. Maybe on days where I just want something that's just a little bit extra than my chapstick, but I don't want to have a whole lot of color on my lips. That's what I would use this for. And then lastly, there's no way in the world that I can go out of town without this lipstick. This is the Too Faced Natural Nude lipstick in the color Girl Code. Y'all have seen me use this in a couple of videos. This is my favorite like everyday nude lipstick, so I'm taking this with me because I already know, even though I'm taking 5 different lipsticks with me, I do know this is probably going to be the one that I'm going to reach for the most. So I'm actually going to carry this one in my purse. Even though I'm wearing a different lipstick today, I'm carrying this one in my purse along with what I'm wearing today because I'm just weird like that. Like, I want this lipstick like close by in case I need it. That's just how I do. So anyway, these are all of the lip products that I'm taking with me. And I think we're done. So I just want to show y'all how I was able to fit all of my lipstick in my little bag with room to spare, to the point where I could probably see if I can find a slightly smaller bag to put all my lipstick in, but this is everything that I'm taking with me on my trip. So let me know what y'all think. Did I pack too much? Not enough? Let me know. So I really hope that y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know by giving me a thumbs up. Don't forget to connect with me in the comment section. And until my next video goes up, you can check out these from my channel. So please watch. Please enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave today. And I hope to see y'all back for my next video. Until then, take care. Bye.